I've had an interesting week so far. On Monday, I was doing a radio sort of legal hour with Helen Farmer on her afternoon show. I was amazed at the number of questions that we received on employment law. It was an employment hour. I told you it seems to be employment month. Now, I want to lead this discussion into another topic that's been coming up. Whilst Dubai is obviously the place to be in currently, and I know many businesses are moving here, the truth is that there are also many businesses that failed and that need to close down. And I wanted to discuss some of the reasons that we've seen recently and, learn from the failure of these businesses. To my mind, one of the biggest issues that arises is that when a foreign company enters the market and spends a significant amount of time and money opening up their office and their presence, taking leased office space and starting to employ people, is that they don't necessarily have the right leader for the business on the ground. So if the general manager or the significant sort of manager of that particular business is sitting outside of the UAE, we often find that there is no one on the ground driving this business, and these businesses tend to fail. There's also aspects of rising costs of hiring people, rising costs of rent, and rising costs of licensing and of doing business, which do impact companies that are not able to hit the ground running, don't really understand the landscape of the Middle East or Dubai or the UAE or Saudi or wherever they are, and end up in a situation where things kind of spiral out of control. We see that the time taken to wind down a business is often as long as it takes to set up the business. So here's just a thought for the day. Think carefully before you set up in Dubai. Know the reasons and the drivers for setting up in Dubai. Preferably have clients already on the ground that are demanding that you are present here, and make sure you're committed to the region. All of us live and work here and have lived and worked here for a number of years. And what we find is the old 1970s fly in, fly out kind of model, which was commonly accepted then, doesn't really work here. If you do want to make your business a success, you have to be on the ground and available for your people and your clients, and probably have less employment queries for me as well as a result.